Welcome back to Talkabowler Gaming. My name is Talkabowler. Today we continue our run as Scandinavia in Europe. We're doing for Salas 4. And in the last one, we declared war on Dithmarschen with the intent of breaking up Bohemia. I think that ultimately we just need to attack their prestige rather than necessarily fighting for all that much. And so what I've decided to do is to just have them break their rivalry with me. I think that's going to be the best. So we do need to get some war score going against them. That's going to be a thing. But other than that, we should be okay, as all the enemy armies are flooding up into my territory. No one going over into Burgundy, in spite of Burgundy being right there next to us. But yeah, we'll get that going. By the way, good. We're no longer royal married to Brandenburg. I'm not honestly certain what to do about Brandenburg or any of this. The Palatinate wound up at war with us. Oh, we should bargain with you. Wow, I think they just stack wiped a Burgundian army. They are very occupied for not wanting to give up at all. That seems a little bit off. Yes. Great powers, etc., etc. That's the state church. Winter Palace. Coinberg. Gotland. It's all still there. I still think that it's better to just go for more money still. Or actually, in this case, it is better to keep that money and get up to 1,500. Stop spending my money. $50 administrative power, please. Might be able to get to the next part of this idea group. I'm expecting that I have to take the capital province here to get what I want from them. Probably even more. We definitely have to take that at least. So, we will. Swing over here, we got a disease outbreak. We're down 20. Alright, we've won the Siege of Praha. They're never going to ally me, but we can at least... At the least, we can lose their rivalry of me. And that's worth something. Hey, there we finally got this. Yay. So we have investment of Falun. It's one of the great pillars of our economy. Naturally, the question is how to increase the revenue generated by the copper mine. Some of our advisors recommend to expand the copper mine itself, while others point out that the better infrastructure would help. So expanding the mine gets that. If the infrastructure of the mine needs more attention, we just gain the 4 production there. Where the copper mine does not need any investment, we gain 4 production elsewhere. How about we not lose any ducats? We'll just gain the four stuff here. All right, industrialize Sweden. This gives us guns, drums, and steel for 25 years, which is discipline plus 5. We gain 502 gold. Excellent. It would be the strongest trade power in the North Sea. I can probably do that by enabling divert trade. We'll send a month together. Alright, let's go over to the Palatinate and Landshut. I think we're at war with both of those. We are. I'm just trying to get some people out of the war. And Bohemia is no longer a valid rival for me because they were no longer rivaling me. Fantastic. Yep, that is enough. Alright, so the copper of Daklston. Daleksogun. Something. Felon Mine is the producer of copper used in Europe. The main producer. With the extensive expansion of the mining operations, the quantity of mined copper has increased to a level where we basically have a monopoly on the majority of copper market. Coupled with our trade dominance of the Baltic Sea, we're now in the prime position to dominate the price, or determine the price of copper, and to a lesser extent, the price of iron. So we can gain the price of iron going up, or copper going up. The price goes down, but we can set it right now and get that money, or we can keep the course. We gain some ducats right now, but the price stays the same. I think better mercantilism is better, and I do not need the money right now. So let's get that going. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. We have a ton of gold, quite literally. So let's build these that are above our threshold. And then we'll build those. Spend it all! Now we can. It's not that big of an issue. I really would like you to take Berlin. I know you don't have any cannons, but I really, really, really would like you to take Berlin. That would make my day. Right, Pomeranian, I think, is a good one to accept here as well. Kind of have to start looking for the next age, where I believe 5 accepted cultures is a good thing to have. Poland, we need to gain our quick claim right there. Thank you. And we have 1 year and 2 months to finish this war because I want to hit that Annex Prussia button as soon as I possibly can. So we need to get going on this. Is anyone willing to get out yet? Answer no. Military technology ahead of time. Don't care. Let's grab it. Let's just build training fields. Excellent. Alright, so I've won a few sieges here. Well, we definitely won that siege. Let's head up here to Saxony. I'm going to see if they're willing to get out. They're not really, really close, so I'm going to actually change course, see if just sitting on their capital is going to wind up being enough. It is. And they would be willing to ally me again. Immediately. Which you like to see. Alright, so Landshut will be gone after that. So we're getting very, very close to the end of this war here. In fact, you might be willing to peace out. I'm good with that. Oh, now they're not because we're at war, but only because we're at war. So, yeah. This army is just not doing anything. Not wanting to do anything. The armies with actual cannons are doing stuff. Imagine that. There we go. We finally took Berlin. I was going to say that ought to be enough, and it is. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave it that there. I'm going to go sit on that fort there for Saxony. I'm going to hope this is enough for Saxony. And it is. Don't really want them to be angry at me, so I'm just going to leave it. I think we're just fine as is. Oh, right. We have to actually take the warble. Yeah, no. Minor things. The one we've got going on the war goal has a siege of only 1. So we'll fix that here. We could force an election right now, but I don't want to. Not yet. The way you would force an election if you think you're going to win is that you would full annex or vassalize the current emperor. If you did that, then an election would happen. So we're going to come in here and we're going to reorganize these 2 units. We're going to put all the cannons onto the one with the more than 1 siege boat. And that looks lovely. So now the question is, can I do anything with Dithmarschen at the end of this? I do have a ton of aggressive expansion still. And ideally, we probably wouldn't get more. But that Baltic coastline. This is going to end up being 17 with Bohemia, 16 with Austria, so probably another 17 with most of the empire. Alternatively, we tell them to release nations and we vassalize. Only 13. So, take it. I'm gonna actually do it this way. So I take my province here. I get my mission, which gives us Dominium Maris Baltici until the end of the game, giving the following effects: monthly splendor +2 and years of separatism -5. So you combine that with humanist ideas, and you can basically not have any separatism, I think. That is a level 4 fort in a marsh. You love to see it. Now, they don't have a center of trade or anything, but they did have a... nope, just Martian. So, I know that is a lot of aggressive expansion with a lot of people here. But, oh well. Alright, we have an alliance with Anhalt still. Not really sure how to get them back. So, let's see. We can get our cannons upgraded now. And we're 2 months from hitting the button to annex Prussia, which will take over 1,000. We have no choice but to give the ducats. That's something else we could do, but we're already at 200 relations. So right now, we'd have a 3-way tie, and none of those are the Emperor. I have no clue who wins that. No clue at all. Annex Vassal. It's going to take until 1606. That's 12 years at a cost of 8 per month. Will that go up at some point? Because that would be something else that would change. Doesn't look like it. We'd have where's our Diplo rep for ourselves? There we go. Yeah, it's just the overextension. Well, the overextension will go down eventually. That'll be a thing. Sailors rally to aid the army. Okay. All right. Unlawful territory demand from Hesse. You know what? I've clicked the button. I'm fine with that. I've already got my mission. Don't need it anymore. Sure. That'll lower my overextension as well. Puts the Palatinate closer to voting for me. We can do that. I need the administrative power. Still seems a little bit weird to get inflation just to get a little bit of administrative power, but I do need it. Reform the military. Yeah, that's the thing there. Start to try and colonize the Ivory Coast. We could develop up this. But I don't think it gives us a ton. I don't think so. We definitely need to reform the military. I need to make sure that we are doing that. No, Ottomans. We're done talking. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going down the ones that are the cheap, so that we're kind of just upgrading a level 1, and I'm just looking for the ones that are somewhat good buildings to be built there. At this point, no. Soldiers' households, okay. That would give us some more manpower as well. At this point, I want to continue to work down this. We can get rid of one of these burgers things. This is the only one we want to get rid of, so that's the only one we will. Alright, that building is almost done, so that's good there. Let's go ahead and yank some land. That puts us at 37, which is good. Everyone's influence is relatively low, which is also good. Alright, so we were at 1812 in both of those, so just going to take 3 over there, and we'll get another up to 1812. Yeah, heck, make it 1912 in all 3. And then we'll figure out from there what we're going to do in terms of anything else, because I think we're pretty close to needing to get the fullback line. When do we need that? Arguably we need it now. Just barely now. At 16. 22 is another place somewhere between there, but we can afford it, so it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and do that. The only thing we can't necessarily afford would be manpower. But come what may, I guess, on that. And that will get us to 34. So we're eventually going to be at 35. We need to get that up to 35. So there we go. Our royal marriage with Prussia has died, has ended. Well, let's get that back. The love of the devoted. Good. Good. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. We will continue on. Alright. This colony is self-sustaining. Let me see here if there's anything I can colonize around here. Answer is no. But I could colonize in here. Why don't I have a colonist anymore? Do we not have a colonist anymore? Okay. Guess we don't have a colonist anymore. So we could declare war here on England. We'd have plenty of friends. If we wanted to. But we really have to, if we want the emperorship, we've got to stop war. Especially since we're going to have a diplomatic penalty from annexing Prussia. So we got to select our wars very, very carefully. There's still something to be said for going after Muscovy. We can't bring anyone in on, but we would have the ability to win. I'd really like to bring someone in on that, though. I think we leave Muscovy alone here. I think we kind of just try and build ourselves up a little bit and lower our penalties that we're facing here. we're making more money than we can spend. So I think we start spending it on things in here. Now let's get back up to 1,000, and then we'll make a world port or 2 or 3. That would be a thing we could do. Alright, so we kind of have to? Who's privateering? The Spanish are privateering. And I can't hunt pirates in Lubeck? Why not? You can. Hopefully we can get that done, because that was a mission. Over here, invest in the workforce. Gets 4 agendas from the burghers have to be completed. And then we start down that mission tree, which would be very nice to have, but we shall see. It was one of the following, right? No. But less than 3% of the trade power does mean that we can just upgrade some of our stuff in here. That'll be sufficient. That'd be very helpful. We're at 8 of 5. Go ahead and bring it into alliance with Transoxiana. 50 administrative power, please. I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to hopefully offer knowledge sharing with them. So that'll give us a little bit more income, but importantly will help them get strong, and there'll be someone we can eventually call in against Poland if everything, or against Russia if everything goes according to plan. Okay, requires 25 development. Well, be that way. I don't want to develop it. Can I go by terrain type? Answer is no. So, okay. Just look at some forest expansion here. What do they have to be? 6. For now, that's fine. We'll leave that right there. Well, Lubeck does not have enough. Does not have enough. Now they do. But they were only level 1. So we need to get them up even further. So obviously we're a long ways away from integrating here. But pirates have only 3%, so we might be able to get that done here as soon as we click this button, which we can now click. Not quite. Let's get to 200 and we'll click on this one. Nope. No, we're not doing that. Okay. There we go. We've completed that agenda, which was apparently not enough. But that's okay. Let's summon another die, eh? What do the burgers want? Rebel needs a marketplace. Perfect. Just need 90 gold. We can do that. Saxony's declared war. Excuse me? Saxony's done what? Okay. A succession war, but not a succession war for Austria. That's kind of important. I'm going to try and get this up to get the idea. That's kind of what I'm hoping for by the end of the episode, but looks like... yeah, it's a few more months, but not too bad. Not too bad. We have the election if it happened right now. They're allied to nothing but electors. You know. Oh well. I think we just wait that one on out. He is 36. There'll be an opportunity. At some point there will be an opportunity. Alright, so here we go. We have one more after that, and we will have completed religious ideas, which will give us that opportunity to get morale of armies and siege ability. I think is what we got it for. There will be other things, though, with influence somewhere on there. Surely. Maybe it doesn't have anything with it. Between influence and religious. Sure. No? 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 Oh, culture conversion costs. Okay, so. Alright, well, we'll complete that, and we'll get that done for next time. See you then.